woosh jineiyí we presentation hechwasaku dasoi kawakshi jineiyí kiye wiodutsene hechwasaku wasakachtusa kashuk kach kadishhiti.áat hechwasaku adusako kahlain jineiyí jineiyí da Kat Johan Aksha Itroha Ja, oh ja, okay.
Can I sign in?
Share.
How do I
Oh,
full screen? Usually you just press like
press plus.
yet.
Okay.
Good chief. Okay. Jineiyí satini Kat Johan Tina kasich at in kakwanik kakasat it ʼawtuli yagi. Kasich duasak angun kudzati dutla anshawatke deshitan khusati Yéil hittach Suduish George James Kagwantan City Chak Kudi hittach Angung away du Lil Hidi Duk Ida Kagyatien Adeke Uawadie Du Tuwu Seguadat Yanshukade Hasnakuch Du Tlatin Kastakatwe Sha'in Gedanye has Janayan Ug away has at Khan Ink dog ye has Janayan Gishka at na atjan Tai kag ye at nachduut Segratana has du gies has du tlach ye nasnach Kuk eat sak Dak deya has na addi dutla kadulil we hoots has alkans ayahawe has du in atwuti the cat at in use kalla atgen at ayakwa heyagu kudsati kasich du ish asqewu yagu du jik yewuti Al-un qa asteich ye ausene dut aqiji yes. Tleik yeti shkalneegí ʼawtach du ishtat. Eik na guddi du sadach as tan we guakan. Yan na guddi ʼawtach yatsinet du itte. Jatlak chushji yes yan ausene we una. Stakat bishitsi nitin yu ayach uahan. Wayatsi awaan. Tiits ye adenayan du ish. We ate hini yek ashanas yejin. Ade has atchaye shanak sanech hasusati. Presbyterian Church ke uawat du chunk iten. Dachnach du kak naknech hasusati. Salvation Army Sunday School tsu ayuagut. Jinkat ka nás'k city Sheldon Jackson ayuagut. Auk awe Tlingit yuch atangi ag yauduaji. Yadu tlach ka du lilk uch du du tlitu du yuch atank. Ag du jikuch wadua khasht ka du us atin wadua us. Achgiya akat kase wak ak hayuk atangi. Kushyach ade dineye. Ingek einach yuk ewatan. Hun du ikhas. Jim Kleshkin. Ka Kenny James. Ka Yatnis Gweni Ku'u Angundach. Jeff David. Cyril George. Has Sheehan Sheldon Jackson. Tlech ade tlingit einach yu has eile adiye. Kunach ayach has yawas as. Ya tlingit einach yu atank atki katch ke has ushk enji. Tlingit einach yu has eile adi. Kunach du hung kadu tak yes yeji wane. Kunach has wushetzinya A and B ka ANS tuk. Dutla Camp 7 on Gung President Khusati. As Tlingit ayu of ewa achch. Stikatwe ANS kunugu Tlingit einach yawachich. Akadak tu detan tlek yeti at atuch ajiyakwati. I'm going to make an amendment. Atuch ajiyawati. She made an amendment. Jesu ANS tuk plitzin kasech. Naskedahin Grand President Khusati. Tlek hundit tak shuachichi wrangle de kuatin. Klinkit and haida tleka kadech tak atuk yewuti. Akuk atwuti yatlingit einach atwusk hashukade kajiyes. 1999 Jig aya Harborview ye jiwune. Kitty Editon Jinkat Katak School ye jiwune. Shiao dehini adetki Grandma Selena yu eshasak. Kunach du tuau sigu ya tsegut Jessica Chester chuknach sha tin ye jiwune. Ya TCLL shtikat adetki stuk has altu yatlingit einach. Atunach hayuk atangi kuchte yandikat. The Alaska Heritage Institute GS Yeji Wane Tlingit Master and Apprentice Program Tin Sequt Tin Ka Ya Immersion Ya Sheet Kug Ka Junok Ya Kudad ātling qahuk yewuti hayuk atangi sak. Ke jininach hasyati du yetki qashiao dehen du dachchen du chuk Mike Everson you du sagen. Kunach asachan. Kunach tulla aanwe kasich ach ku atlatuch sititze. Kan ich tschistelkat Johanna Etis achi.
Oh, okay.
Masayati Kaserch.
Gwash heswasa ute.
Means gosh, with the heck, yeah, we hoach to see the Eidach Koa, which is a good to would seen. Gosh, the Shetze and Shawatke, to sagen. Ja, June Pegi, ja, leit Hach Enach. As Ina, ja, Stuchwal too. Gosh. Tleka tako ishu hichen. Uchin yejitini yag. Yewe. Tleka weka. Ha ina kawanik. Jakagachto ako al Tlingit wushgachto tleyechi gwal wujin wut yetustini. Ha. Kakwa ako. Just yis ka chat wusatin. Aka we just konea ya Tlingit tuchal. Just a goya with Hosaku. Wega, Konachich to Wasagu, or Yanachlin, get there Hosaku. Ach e awa outlet too, where what's that do a sock? Gosh, Ken Austin, I had decide to Canadian car. Fedzi, one canins, Kandain K u ich ka ide, ya drill sergeant Yahuti. Yeah, I work hard. I eat with the sheha. As the cutway, it was cool. And so it came out was a team with the tat. The in her away was what's that EAT? Hoka good. Yak eh? Yeah, away. Konea yak kautua akon. Just think it aya would to the yechi which in. Yeah, away ach two wook eh. She had the hene kaku was a team. Wegash kagwekaya stichel too. And Kanins to Tlingit at Wuti, Tlingit stichel too. Ekakoa, where at was kukoya has the Hantea Hoguti. Play the Hina where Tlika show what ye are just self learner away where Hatka Tlik Gach Klein, Ach eat with the she, Kuch. Keuchne, Kanak, Tlagoe has the Hantaya Hoguti. Ye aware to us a go has Achwawu, start Yaxaway Hayuk Atangi. That at Hinexa Hayati, Guasha to us a go Hayuk Atangi with Tushakugu. Ye aware Achitas with the she. Akawe Kone Takakahuguti, Ya Achlis good clenk. Has to Yachaya, Chak. Has to Tawasagu, Quan Linde has Wakuhu. Yawa, wish to say, has Ausinian, where at do Gukunahawe de Tawasagu, Achlis Gutank. Ya Achla do ish to Kla, Achla do ish away. And Kadachtin, Kakash to Aya has to Sag. Yaka away Lukach Adi, show what Adaklawedi. Yawa. Ajawe, Juyawe a day aya Hasakaya wachut ya achjiyes Aka awe kone Wushkataya wutuat Yakhat Kadak Kaku How Adusa we wa Adusa itla Adusa itlishk Ye awe quashwe shugu aqone khosaku wesha uskla her away went nakudat yejedunein yewa nadakya khaya chakut nagu Tlingit nagu wega Commissioner's Potlatch 2000 yedu asako at okay khatutian shkakwe just wega kalkatin wutusaku adato yak at khataka hiti atroyak tuasaku kwanlende khwakuhu yewa kuyauda hai te khotlatin hasta ani kak wega ayako akhosatin la uskla hu owech akhwabus adat we nak khonach tuasaku na ya khosaku adat aqaqone ayashte khwal tu Tlingit khwal just ayeg genki a khwal ayeg tu waqshi khat khewus adu sawe ach ish ach tlank ach lich kohas shatkiats ko khosati dakh aya ja ach lich kutlein an kadachzin du ʼawtuli ya hakosti dat ye awa ach kakawe hu ye awa woosh kawadai woosh kawaha ye awa ach tu yik adat aqa awe yak we ak qone aya qeqashtu khaltu Tlingit a itqa we sit itiqiyi ade wutu waqukh kwash 10,000 nás'k awe yedu asakwe we talk ye awe ak nu we zaid klein ade ayakh waqukh ade khwagut ye awe ek genk achtu kaudanet dat kwash kalkatin khasakuha yikatangi wasa atka qone kwash klel khakh inakh ayakh tlayehi aqawe we zaid yinde khagut we yak klein yik aya wutu at hatu yak ha yakuk she yak wasa hakhaletsin chitani khako yakh tikatiyakh we ha atla ati ye we tleka yejne kha khanta uqat kafi yago aya we yak yago kana khayagakh at tuwan aya yi yago usk hanqa ha ina ka hasakawanig helwete saku kwash takati atla atki qadakh ataya yijiu jenkat yagi kho akhe hakakwati akhe wuti kaseh qone aya khosaku adu sawe ho wasa tlaan wasa yakutzage wasa Tlingit atwasku khoy de tuyeti jaltakata tantuasagu watasaku ha itwatashinoch yewe achtu yake akhe wutitsu anshawat khne adusa kehinak kaudanik koyinak adusatsu uhan Yéil chas kutla nakatlan daljini sequt saqye adusatsu kwash qone akadekhat sakakwaq ye awe wukeqa ade yejineiyí woosh takat yagi khanakhaya kautua aq wichaqutat aya ha yejineiyí aqawe tatin ʼawtuli.áat Tlingit q'inach. Q'néaya watasaku, tlilqadain watasakuan. Ade dastuya Tlingit q'inach. Q'altaqa, nás'k ikribajay duwasaku atwe alqa. Tlingit q'inach raya ʼawtuli.áat. Qat altakat q'anachas dituwasaku we snurds ye duwasaku at. How? Tlachas yasat qa'a tlilqadain yachwatlaq. Ya khosaku yakdad qaqir qu'ubu has dituwasaku we alqai. Yak'echa Johan. Yewa tuwasaku yisaku. Ade khatsu q'nesh shtukhwaltuwan. Ch'aqawe. Tlchu ch'aq. Just tlilqadain khosaku kayuqatangi. Tlaqigi qoaq tuwasaku kaqwa'aqu. Yewa qaw. Qol khosak qoaq aya adusa awsaku hayuqatangi. Dukhanta yakhakuti. Yewa akhin hasakawanik. Dada tinaksa hayati. Ha. Washingkitat was kuku. Has khantnaya. As khanawus hetwasake uti khantaya khakuti. Yewa tuwasaku inu qachtatani. Idat qawqal qoaq Tlingit awsakuhu. Du ina ya yuqatangi kwalayekh. Yewa tuwasaku chatlaan in qaqisakhan kakwaaq. Aqa awe woosh yuqatul atki. Atkunach ayak eka woosh gartusku. Adusawe wa'a. Wadasawe ayashlidzi ayuqatangitin. Aqa awe hatuwasaku. Atakhaya wutuwakhut. Yijiyes. Yewa akhjiyes yehas awsaneyan. Ajoyach tuwasakutsu. Yewa khwasakutsu. As tuwasaku atwushuku. Qunakhawe. Ya kasekh. Qa anshawatke. Qa stakatwe. Juwayal takatwe yendishani a. Qa klaqaya khina kawanik. Wal yiska khatsatiyi. Khwasatin yaltakata anikakh. Wayendishani a. Juwayaja atshuk qahas quwashi. Tlaqawe. Yidat qawa yendishani qa khatsati. Atwushuk qaya atkakhashi nuch. Yewa adat aya khwashuk. Yewa atshuk aya ha'it wadashi at. Atjawayach tuwasaku we qatlashuku yuqatangi wututlayekhi. Yewa adati takhotang. Adekhat we klutaya hinya kanadain. We qone aya yeqaqanakhwin aya we qeqakhwin. Qanakhawe we atdayi. Aga akhlu udeq. Stakat we tauk iti. Yaqakhich. Wasa uti.
Kasich achluya kawadaya yanakich.
Yewa khatsu. Hetwasaka kwati. Kayani hagu hatuwasaku. We kayani kadanja wan qanin eqa watusatin. Wa atdayi qa'a qanakh khatudeq. Ya qaya hekwasaku dasawetsu. Chakuta. Qutan qa'a hetwasaka kwati akhla. Idat qa'a just yakanadin. Twasa. Dasa yitunditani dat to Johan. We naskiagi khana tleshiat khatkuk yegakwati. Dasa yituwasaku khoa. Chakausaku in at gachiati. Wujin yeji jineiyí. Kwash. Yejineiyí yijita yakakwati. Dasa kshe yituati.
Dech yagi deske
Yeah, Tleshi in chat kukwat good Tleshi in chat guxati Berkeley e chat kukwati we Leanne Hinton chat chakut kaku.
How?
As to linguistics ye jineiyí aya has in ye jikone.
Oh, yake.
Ah.
Doin yechat yawaka yechat yanaka. Hi. Josiku Lian Hinton.
Yekoti. Ja, tleat ge ja achjit ach aus wu we kashuk yu getangi. Gaat je se kuge ach tu je ge Berkeley de kuki dakini. Gaat ko ik se ku wasa ile sai. I kuku hotu. I kuku dach aya ka I hoshatu. Ik guns cheese gaat kledi hin aya hachuch aya kuwatin. Aqaha it with the she ye awe gosh a katake ye say waha ye say a tea gosh ha in husati we Leanne Hinton gosh dagun gosh kejin talk shuahi aqa awe kautua ak a datki inu khatangi aya kautu shahit we ha yanda shani ha atwaskuku hasdiqidach Yanwat. Ye awa wutiin so do ideka kwenye kadat we Tlingit tangi kuti. Dacha kutzati dat kawasa shatsina yawe TCNN okay TCLL. Ye awa achtuasagu do in kakwenye kadat. Yuk echa ye awa ka achjiwu kaskei yuchatungi. Wash ijit ach akwasawu. Aka awe chashtakat at achtuasaku. Kadena yagi sa achi. Tkadihina we. Kukki nuk. Akashtakat at aya achtuasaku. Esewa achi. At kaya achka. Ja, du Iwakshik das away. Iwakshik kwasanate das away. Okay, ja, du Hayata Yéil Kuch. Aklasa Tuati Yata. Wasa Kliyat.
Renee,
Dasa.
can I just ask you a question before we do that? I'm just gonna, what do you call it? Share it or text it. There's just one sentence I was wondering about.
Okay. Let's take a look. So we weren't going to listen to this, and I got to check and make sure the link works. But there's a Susie James Raven cycle, which I'll send you guys the link. But I think it's over an hour, so I'll send you the text. And what your homework is going to be, because we're not going to meet on Wednesday, is to find a time when you've got a whole hour set aside, and I'm going to ask you to not pause it, but to listen to the entire thing without stopping. And then from that, you can re-listen to it, whatever you need to do. But I want you to experience just sitting down and listening to about 14 different stories in a row. It's pretty awesome. Okay, from the Anushi book, Kaik Ha Kayan Kuati. What page is that on? Isikuke.
Let me see. Nás'k. Oh, Tledushu Jinkat Ka Kejin. 365.
Okay. And also I forgot to plug my computer in, so hopefully it hangs out with this. Okay, let's see. Let me find it. Was it Sally? What page?
365. I'm just looking for the line number here. It's, let me see, just about 665 or something, somewhere around there.
Dechka yantuti awa. That part?
Yeah.
So that's a really interesting way to say it, because I see, well, I see it here. So there's dech, ka, and kuti.
Sorry, I think I'm up a little bit higher.
Okay. It's 2 years.
Here we are.
Kech, ka, ka, and kuti. Oh. That's really interesting. I mean, I see that they have a note on it. Let's see what their note says. If I can find it, 109.
The note doesn't explain it really, but I just couldn't figure out how it worked really.
Right. Okay, let me go back to. So I think, sorry, what page was that on? No, I lost it. 350 something.
365.
Okay. I'm going to have to take a look and maybe ask about it and see. That's really interesting because we've been trying to figure out some of these things, like for time to pass and how to refer to that. No, I'm not finding it. For that one, when she's saying "kek ka ka yan kuati," it seems like the kuati would be like kayati. So like people were that way, or something like that. So people they went on one is like probably literally how it's kind of working. So sort of like for people to, if you replace the teich or the deich, there's another case where it's deich. Oh, there it is. Oh, there's the second one anyways. So she uses that again. Deich ka yan kuti awe. When people were on, I think it would be for people to be on, because it wouldn't be, I don't think it would be the carrying verb. I think it's just like for people to be. But that's interesting because you've got yun in front of that one too. So the yun part, boy, that's a good one. That's a really good one. Kek ka ka yun kuati. And if I have to ask some experts about that, because one seems to have a person right there, but then the second time she does it, which is not long after, but they're both high tone, and if this one, this first one, kuati, That's certainly a perfective, I guess, but no, maybe it isn't. Huh. I don't know. That's really interesting.
Okay.
But yeah, let's take a look I'll ask around and see if anybody knows. ʼawtuli.áat. Okay. Any other good things to stump us out there? Okay. That's a good one. Okay, sheesh. Anything else anybody was thinking about? Okay. So let's take a look at.
I had a question. It's kind of off topic, but
Okay.
someone, I think it was shkalneegí, was telling me about the number 4, the alkun, and
Oh.
how it was significant. But yeah, I was wondering if you could talk about that.
Oh yeah, goodness sheesh. So yeah, the number 4 is certainly significant. One of the things that we see in a lot of stories, if you just pay attention, is like the 4th time somebody tries something, it usually succeeds. We hear about these 4 major joints in the ʼawtuli story. And I've got another side thought, which I'll come back to. Remind me to talk about the TL apostrophe and the CH apostrophe. But in that story, they say there's also 4 pairs of major joints: the shoulders, the elbows, the hips, and the knees. Those are considered the major joints in Tlingit. And it doesn't mean the other ones aren't important, but those were the ones that little man named Strength focused on to get him going. Things tend to appear in sets of 4s or 10. And then there's real significance with 4s. And it could be related to there's 4 house posts. Some tribes and other groups like to bring in the 4 directions, but that's something you don't see historically. Colors were not important historically. I mean, if you just study the old stories, just go look for colors, and you'll hardly find any of them. You just won't find them. You won't also find very many directions to north, south, east, and west. It was very interesting to think about how those things were functioning long time ago. But you do see the number 4 come up a lot. It comes up in stories. It's usually the 4th time somebody tries something. If you're going to go fast, when you're first getting into fasting, you're supposed to do that for 4 days and 4 nights. And it's a kind of a common number, I would sort of say, throughout a lot of Native America. But for the oratory, it's just something you'll see. De Laguna might have asked some other people about it too. I don't know if you guys have any other thoughts on it. Rasa?
Lots of stories inland too have it, like the that old story.
Oh.
The icht, when he's getting ready to go meet that. He fasts for 4 days, and then he fasts for another 4 days to make 8.
Yeah. Well, like in Icht, they talk about that too. Like, if most people who had some sort of, were trying to gain some spiritual kind of energy, would fast in the summertime for 4 days and 4 nights. If someone they thought was icht sak, like they're gonna become an icht, then they would have them fast usually for 8 days and nights. And on that 8th, I think it's after the 8th night, something will come and look at that person and just fall over dead. And then they would cut the tongue out and keep it in a bag. And that's how they would gain a yéik. So a different yéik might come to them on those 8th days. So we do see them in those sets of 4s. We do see various things in the stories. You'll see sometimes someone has to bring something, and there'll be 4 of things. That's pretty common in Haida stories as well. Like there's a really common trope in Haida, like something happens, I'm going to have to go fix it. I'm going to go ask somebody, and then they'll tell me to bring 4 things. And it's usually 4 different things that you end up needing in the course of the story. So what else? I was just thinking of another one too.
What
Yeah.
about, I heard somewhere, I had the impression number 7 was a special number.
That could be. That could be. I hadn't heard that one in particular that I remember, but yeah, it certainly can. And so these sets of numbers could be really important. I know I just thought of this, and looking at Shauna Kate has some thoughts: 4 fingers, 4 limbs, 4 heart chambers. In Hawaii, they have a base 4 counting system, which is pretty awesome. And why do you think they have a base 4 counting system? I might have told some of you before. Because they like to get these little fish, and then when they get them, they put 1 between each finger, and they just count them like that. And so that's why they have a base 4, is because they were counting up the fish, see how many they get.
2 others I was thinking, well, the thing that triggered it for me was looking at a Kokoton emblem in the regalia, and it's like the raven, and then there's below it there's a dish with 4 raven children coming out of it.
Oh wow.
And I think Anath called it Yéil Woode. No, I'm gonna Woode or something like raven litter.
Oh yeah.
But it had.
Go ahead.
Yeah. Anyway, it just had 4, and then another thing I was thinking that was kind of funny was just how, like, in the structure of the language, it often seems like 4 comes up a lot, like 4 classifier groups. Each of them has 4 options. Then there's like the 4 main conjugation classes.
Right. So yeah, you have these lines. So you have there's some things where there's categories, and then there's these sets of 4. And then we were also getting super theoretical a while ago about the classifier and how it could potentially relate to these body parts, and then like maybe one that's not a body part, because this body part is se, and se is also a voice, and it becomes sa in the classifier, and it also becomes sa in a thematic prefix. And then the neck is tle, although it never appears on its own. You always have, and there's this really interesting relationship moving between the E and the letter A, which we see a lot in car cross, but we all do it pretty regularly. That's why you go from duck, eo, adi, to duck, wadi. There's a letter A in there, because if you have an EI that contracts, it'll often contract to the letter A. And then the sa and the se and the ka and the ke, it's going to move back and forth too. So you have sa, sha, sha, and then the 0. Maybe the 0 goes way up to the top. I don't know. Maybe it's all the way. Maybe it's decapitation. But so those 4s are there, and then those 4 types of motion. I think you have 5 types of verbs. But then when you start breaking down the structure, you tend to get things in 3s, like preverb, verb, postverb, prefix, stem, suffix, right? And so, but it's pretty fun to just sort of look at that stuff and really search for patterns, and to also just sort of, it'd be fun to talk to some of the older people about the patterns and the numbers and how they work and how they sort of think about it as well.
And so for you, the way you categorize them, it's event, state, motion. I forgot which ones I said.
Yeah, so there's event, state, act, motion, position.
And position, okay. But the position is very common, hey? Like there's not that many of them?
Yeah, there's only like 10 of them, maybe.
Okay.
And then
That's why I could...
they're unusual too because they don't typically conjugate that much. It's just like chahan, hun, ihan, but you don't really move. You'd use a different verb when you started to use it in the future or perfective or anything. So it's really, they tend to really only be imperfectives usually. Atla'a, there's a building there, but it's not used outside of that. So you have.
Do they occur commonly in conversation, or are they kind of rare?
They do. They like I was standing there, or we're standing. We're supporting you. Sometimes you'll get well, that'll be more like a motion verb, but you could use it like yidat hasdaq hasliq. It's a positional. Our grandparents are standing around you. But it's usually in a very short sentence, just to point out that something was there. And then sometimes you'll get fun variations of it, which I'll show you. This will be our foray into the Yéil shkalneegí.
4A, did you say?
Yeah, this will be our adventure. 4A. That's like the Canadian version, right? I think this one is jineiyí. So when we start thinking about Yéil shkalneegí, yata tsu'ach tuwasaku dusab tuwa'achi ya jineiyí a'tlein weshkalni kajiwu weyakdadach wechakut anitsu angun huna shitka Deislin Yewa Hajiwa Ya Achtuasaku Yisatini We Hashkalneegí Wasa Hasletzin has the Yukatangi Asashtuka Khatati has the Yukatangi dat Yejachone Kuchain Kachunachike Chakokawu Owa Gwash 1860 or Kutzati, gosh, 1880. Kathatse wakak. Ya Kechne du ish away hu. Ka du yukatangi tachu nachyake. Klitzi wan kanins at away tak aya yuke watan. Ka du yukatangi. Yage, kach yage at ag kawu awehu, kaika dutawasaku, a yachaya yuke watan, ha yukatangi ha hashkalneegí. Yatakoa Yesu aya adat yeju tunei, chatka chalhi, kaskei, klach kunachyake. Gwasyan uwane dushkalneegí. Ya khewne khonakhwe adat yeju wudne aqa khat qa challi qa qagishawu qazeush qa keyishe qa khanish qa shakshani quchainse ya de yukatangi dat yeju tunein khewne so nakhwe du itik awe wutu nak ya khewne qa khwayinak ye awe Juya yidatawe athas ha jiwatan. Yawa achtu yakedat wasa has tutlaan kawasa kedenye has jiwanei. Isitin koa ya Yéil katukak Yéil anaud ani alyech Yéil kakan Yéil kakudatan kahiti Gishdach wugude Yéil Yéil kakanata, Yéil kuwa ig, Yéil kakid, Yéil kayai, Yéil de lluk kewdus yéqe, ka Yéil kakia, gweltin kat katleik, gweltin kat kadeich, telkadein chasatu. De awe, llakudzi awe ade, yes ʼawtuli ye, yadi yukatangi dat, ʼawtuli.áat. Kek sandich ak kanach aya wuchin aya achtuasaku adat yeju tunei. shadang hutsu yak du shkalneegí. Well, kanins yan the kian kawu kadian the kian kawu du yid a'at watan. Swasa oti wa kawan kanins kawawe Yéil the yi and kawu sati. Khatqat kash sugar away yutachotang a'at. Akwa Tlingit Yéil. Just who ayach wa ach weta. Had nakishan yidet a'at yejachwane. Kash just dach hutsushi at the hini at a kayeti. One galins kash to sugar away ya wuch a day wuch it a yashka tushnik ye awa has kuklak we shkalneegí. Yatatsu dana walk Yéil kakugas tsach Yéil kakia Yéil kakan Yéil kahin. Do you katangitin a'at watan ya wanach sawe yata tina khayati ya yata we gun hini aya a'at watan ya gun hini awe kak away ya dunanu jin yidat qat like ya khahiti atuna khayat takata hini ajawe we ni klein hakhuye yati talk away has ausakun ya gun hini nak yachyati yewa ade hata itletsini yewa watan hu yakwan kla ilkakuda tan kahiti ilkata ilkahuts ilkakuwakan ilkayai to eat yan uhaich yewa akish shkalneegí so aka away yak hasqa gwell ya wuch itch you has watan shkalneegí aka away has gwell just taicha you has watan qatlai huj yaniki Yéil qanau shku Yéil qayuchchi qani a'awtha dakastu achch Yéil qadukak yak away achid sai shkalneegí dach qaja awa gwell ak tin gwell ak wutin kuliek ya 10,000 kadachadushu yidu asak we tak wujinyeje jineiyí we shkalneegí dat yata du shkalneegí aya ya Jimmy Johnson uch ish gwell yidu asak you do sak and sa awa we shkalneegí waka kuchsa ya achtosa guyisa kuchsa ya de ach yinaskit yekhawe yekhayaqa qajakade kushe you awe khayaqa we Yéil ach yinaskit yekh qaja akaqaski dit you yekhanq ayakhawe akawzgit qajakaqawe wutzagid khachkish kakhuch away yasak chagukach kawuche yasak chu yidatide Tlingit yidat Tlingit Tlingit qatlh wuska qaja yak away away wutua ach qad yu qatangi aya wutusa ach aqa away qewkhne haqewa wus das away qaja wasa yawaqa qaja tlh yata tlh haji wutian yach aqa away yata yidat Tlingit qwa tlh wuska qewkhne haqewa wus kundehin sawe haqewa wus das away qaja das away ha tatqayeqa aya hastu in you yakhqa wasaku yidat Tlingit ayakhat aqawe atwituwashuk. Ye'awa qewneqo ha'ina kawanik. With Kelp Island ye duasako'at. Ye'awa ach adati tuchwatank. Uya just qone aya dak wutlahash asai qaja. Ajoyach tuasaku ach yetikuk aya khwasai. Ye'awa tse yakdad ke hawutigan. Kek'a we shatkiansku hachant uwakut. Wasa duasak iyit. Kekak inach khatkiwawus. Huqa. Khatra. Qaja. Clegg. In English. Qaja aya Kelp Island. Ye'awe hanakwagud gwashtutla adeke'u. His name is Kelp Island. Tata yachwashuk. Ye'awe. Okay. Yata. Witatsu. Hajiyeti. Kit yeti. Tasa?
So in Sitka, hell has always ko dasawa Qaja Heen Stargavin River Qaja Achtundatani wandering City was Qaja City Qaja woosh duach.
Yechwaji. Yatatsu. Ya isakukuksa we Tlingit Padekina. Ye'awe Tlingit and Haida. Ya Andrew Hope.
Ayachawa
Akahiti.
Khosatin.
Ida ayawe hit. Gaja hit ye duasago at Gaja.
Oh, underline City.
Qaja. What Qaja aya? One qanins Qaja, one qanins Gaja. Ya ach yetki qa'a. Ya ha hiti yekdach haswu'at.
How?
Awe. Has the inka jineiyí sikuke wasa duasak ya hit. Has got like Qaja hit. Ya achi qa'a. No. Maybe it's each hit. I think so. I've always, because I've asked folks about it, Qaja, and with that G is already there. Qaja is such an unusual word. It's also called, and you'll see several versions of this story, and sometimes they'll call it, I think it's called Katledut. So Katledut is for it to like be all bunched up with each other. So I did a little bit of investigating, and I think trying to get our kelps down. My current theory is that Gish is bull kelp, Dow is ribbon kelp, and Su is giant kelp. And
Okay. Dao is Yachchi Dao is Macrocystis kelp.
Yeah, so it's Yach. The way I was told is it's Yachchi Dao when it gets long enough that it starts going sideways across the top of the water, because the Yach would tie up their babies in it.
I hadn't heard it called Dao by itself, but I
Maybe
have heard other kelps called Dao by itself, and they're just long kelp on the bottom.
so. I think that long one and it's kind of
Yes.
a wider one is Su.
I think you're right.
But it's really tough because the old people who really know it don't know what it's called in English. You know, it's just all kelp to them in English. And you get this with some small birds and other stuff too. And so I showed George and Marge pictures of them, and George was the one who was saying, yeah, that one's Su, that one's Dao, that one's. But that's what he was sort of. I can't remember who told me about like when it, but maybe Yachchi Dao is what it always is. But I heard it was Dao, and then it's Yachchi Dao when it starts going sideways across the water when it gets that long. But it's really interesting to
Maybe
sort of.
Dao is generic
That could be too. It could be like just any kind of kelp, but usually it's that pretty specific type, because it's also a food. It's one of those things that's, when you call it that and you're eating it, it's got herring eggs on it. And then when it dries,
Did you know quiche is really good to eat and it tastes pretty good?
okay,
The leaves. If
okay.
you're out, just eat some leaves off of the bull kelp. You'll be surprised.
And then when it dries up and it becomes an island, it's got several different names as well. Khadja is one of those names, but he's the only one who uses that that I know of. And there's other Raven stories out there that we haven't translated. Like, we could have kept going with this book. And then there's, but Marge also said it's called Kushta Yagu as well, because the Kushta will use it for a boat. And this is your regular reminder. Gwashya ha'anikak aya kachi'ati. Heshwasak kwati gwashwe kanch aya ejiwu. Gwash iq. Wan qanin si khantaya kakwaat. Chuya just ka yak aya yehas yati. Kashu haske watan wan qanins. Wan qanins haskuwa eknuch. Achawe we tat yin kashayachuti kadu eku. Like kashayachuti kwash kia eku aya we tat yin echande haskakwaat. Yidataya has kukwa eku. Aka awe etundatani tu yega kwati. Ya dasa hasti toa sakuka. Hastu guchuk iguchsati. Achawe we kanch aya yak e. Yet at so gwashwe ki daya wutisatin ya has ya nagwain ya has nagwain aka away just we kanch aya chaye gukinki we hin khuk aya ye jineiyí ka yata taidihin khoach yak aya we yu katangi gwash ki disatin ye etlini ach eight I woo ye awach kayat at suwik. Gwashwe kasi at konea ya wahi kaha ani kak. Gwash kleinach away wa gwash just wa ka ichunkiyan. Panchatina khayeti. Gwash konea yuksagani. Ka inakaya haskakwaat. Ye awach tsu gwash ye kasi ataya wutisatin. Kayach akahich. Heshawasku wanach saway. Kashkadin watan. Just yatayach, kayatayach. Tsekake to asagu. Yatatsu with watch, kashasta toashku. Okay. So there's a bunch of these stories. We can't do them all, but we should pick some. So maybe what we should do, I'm not too worried about the ones in English, but just finishing our list. Jineiyí, Yéil qaqitlati qashlach, Yéil qahin, Yéil qaqan, Yéil qayai, saqayaqe, gishtach wugudi Yéil, Yéil nawu, Yéil qakanata, gunanasti, Yéil qahin, qashatk, Yéil qa'atlech, Yéil qasak, Yéil qaqe'a, Danawak, Ka, Hudzi, Anakatsik, Yéil dushu kedus yiqi, Qeuchne Yéil qaguakan, Shagun Yéil qaqi'a, Anyashahash, Yéil qaqanuk, Yéil qakanata. So I guess what I would say is you all should pick one, maybe. And then, I know a long time ago I said you guys would be leading all these discussions, so maybe you can actually help, and I'll be here, and you'll just be the one who's standing up here and leading the discussion on how do we talk about these stories. Now, we've been doing this for months and months. There's lots of us, which is awesome, But then maybe if we all pick one, and some of them are pretty short, and we'll go through them. We can either, we've got the audio for all of these, which is pretty awesome. So I'll make sure, I'll go through and find where the dead links are and try and fix them. Yeah, that's kind of what we're gonna start leaning towards, is these Raven stories. And then we'll see as we get towards the end of April, we might have to throw in, we'll have to see. There's Hatu Inagu, yes, and then there's also Anushi Tlingit Anikuk. But we'll just see where we're at, because there's lots of stuff. We're doing plenty. There's no pressure to try and do everything, even though sometimes I want to. Although someone did tell me that if they study the language somewhere else, they'd have to work harder. Makes me want to push you guys even more. Anyways, thoughts?
Because there's at different universities out there.
No, you said if you want to study Gaelic, you'd have to really, maybe I just misunderstood you.
I don't know.
Was it a challenge? No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding. Okay, well, let's take a look at this jineiyí story, because it's fun. And some of these stories are very serious. Some of them are very fun and funny. It's always tough to kind of gauge. My experience is when you start telling Raven stories to people, they don't necessarily, it's an interesting thing, because sometimes people will laugh, but sometimes nobody laughs. And when you listen to these old storytellers, they are laughing so hard at some of this stuff. And it's a slippery slope, right? Because we got some stories where then they laughed at this bird and it plucked everybody's eyes out. And you're like, am I supposed to laugh at this now? And so it's kind of interesting, but there are certainly parts of the Raven stories that are funny. Okay, this present level of difficulty is sufficient. Okay, duly noted. We'll just keep it on the level. So this is, not all of these are done, they need introductions and stuff, but you'll see generally how this thing is going to be formatted, or at least what the plan is. So this one was recorded in 1952. Kuchan Kutan, Frederica de Laguna, which I've got a de Laguna folder. I don't remember if I shared that with you guys yet, but I'll put that up. And at some point, we're going to get all of the audio from the De Laguna collection in its original, in its most pristine format. So I'm excited about that. And then, so let's just take turns reading a sentence, and then we'll just see if anybody has any questions about any of those, anything that's in there. So read up to the end of the sentence. Zisk, you want to do the first one?
Shu gunach aya dekat atdach dat shu plashich ayu akush tanin achkak kwasa ay
Kawasa composed lots of songs, including aha, ahua, hey, hua, aha, right? So an incredible Tlingit composer, and this was his uncle. Anything in there that you're not sure about, that you want to know about? Shugunach means at the beginning, or it could be the first whatever, Shugunach chai qajet kutzati. The very first chair was a'at, right? ʼawtuli.áat, shkalneegí. So shkalneegí is to compose a song about something. ʼawtuli, sometimes you'll see that one used as well. Akushtanen is used to be in the habit of doing something. So that it depends on the context, akushtanen, how you're going to use that one. But it's like used to be in the habit of doing this verb. Used to do it all the time.
Is shugunach, is that like shukwanach? Is it the same word?
They're different. They're different. So shukwanach would be sort of like in the series of events, this event came first, where shugunach is, when you say shugunach with nothing immediately after it, you're just saying in the beginning. But then if you say shugunach, or you can even say shugu, noun, that means the first of that noun, right? Or shugu a'awechosatin, the first time I saw it. You could use it like that as well. So they're a little bit different, whereas shugu and shugunach have more to like an origin point, and shukwanach was like, well, before this thing, there was this other thing kind of.
You said shugu chositin, something like that?
Yeah, I've heard it like that. I've also heard yiskau chosatin, which was really interesting. And then you could say, like, you can get into those negative perfective habituals. I've never seen that before, but that's getting pretty complicated.
The shkalneegí, like that shukach that we were talking about.
Yes, it's very similar to shukach. So when you say like shkalneegí, I think when you're composing songs like that, and let me double check this verb so I can make sure I know what I'm talking about. But we have ʼawtuli, which would be to compose songs. But it seems like once you put the sh in front of it, it means it's a song that demands a response, is the way that I understand it. So ʼawtuli would just be composing songs. And even though they say especially about the opposite clan, because we compose lots of love songs, and a lot of times we would compose songs about our children and their clan. But ʼawtuli, that one seems to be a little bit more tied into this type of song that usually, like when somebody hears it, then the other clan's like, oh, we better sing something back to them. That type of thing. Okay. Good. There. Okay, so we got this we would call a repetitive imperfective, whereas this is a perfective. So this is like it happens regularly. This is it happened. The ayu, once you see ayu popping up a lot, it seems like the speakers are talking about something long time ago, or long time from now. That's not the case every time, but it's pretty common. Okay.
Yunach aan shukuyeti Yéil.
Okay. So yunach. So as you examine these stories, you're going to find these lots of little particles that they use to away. Yunach. Yunach is like a long way over there. The part is like just putting emphasis on something. So it's like saying way over there on shuku or on shuku. So the habits are a little interesting, like when you have something that ends with a short high vowel. A lot of times if there's going to be, it's kind of hard to, it's usually going to push the vowel long and low if you put a suffix on it. That's usually the case, but sometimes it will stay high. But I'll probably have to listen to it again and make sure. But Yéil, so there's living at the end of town. If you needed to say, I live at the end of town, which is where Raven usually lives. And this is also where he usually starts. If he's trying to find something, he'll start at the end of town, and then he'll usually find it right in the middle. I mean, there's these like really common things in the Raven stories that we'll just sort of point out from time to time. Okay, let's go online. Who's first on my list? Yéil.
Oh. What do you call it?
Huh? Ah,
Yeah. ʼawtuli.áat ʼawtuli.áat Anushi shkalneegí.
yeah. Shkalneegí is schooner is a schooner, and then it's shortened to shkalneegí. Anushi is the Russians. Kaya, it's kind of an interesting thing. Like it's coming towards him. It's coming after him is what it sort of sounds like. Then you got do iqa. So this type of qa is to be going after something. But it also, we see it sometimes used as to wait. So you could say, wait for me. Just wait, and so it depends on how it's used, but the default seems to be sort of going after. And then there is a different type of qa, which means pleasant, like shtuqa khaddati or akhtuqa yati. But we see it sort of being used multiple times. Kaya is usually it looks like, or it seems like, or it's sometimes used as like for. Baqaya. So baqaya is like it's as if it looked like something this Russian schooner was sailing. Atwulitzis. Atwulitzis would be heading towards it. Atwulitzis would be sailing around. Okay.
Did you say ʼawtuli.áat?
Yeah. Achiqa kliye inete. It just means be still till I get there, kind of a thing. Or you could say achiqa. I would probably suggest kliye, but you might see what Kakashat thinks as well. Achiqa kliye qanu. Sit there until I get here, or until I get there, whatever. Okay. Cheat woo.
Te hit ayu jineiyí. Yes.
Okay. So te hit, there's the rock house. There's the ayu. Ayi is inside of it. Yeiyí, Yéil. Yi is inside of a building when you're not in the building, right? So those are some things to just remember. Shkalneegí, he's in the school. She's in the school. Hundakhityiyati, she or he's in the store. So if you're outside of it, that's how you say somebody's inside of it. If you're inside of it, then it's neil. Okay. Kushik.
Hey, Guso, to te oyo, to te oyo, kaya kajate, ʼawtuli. A ka ayo tuqada,
Okay. So there's your funny verb of the day. It has a butthole on it. So we know as to be sitting. And so tuqadda'a is to be, and they'll really laugh, the old people. I remember Qudnaq, he came up to me and he said, I don't know if I should always use people's names when I say stuff like this. Somebody came up to me and said, you guys always say you want to talk like the old people? I was like, yeah, we do. They used to say, Haku, Akhantaya, Ituqaitqanu. It's like, whoa, sit on your butthole? And he's like, yep. And that means to like really sit upright. That's how it was explained to me. But this is it's a fun story and it's a fun sentence. So su te ayu, and also this rock. It probably should be high toned. Hayaqajate. So when it gets this little at the end, before ʼawtuli, That means to use something for something. And whatever you're using it for is what gets the on there. I don't know of too many places. There's a few where you'll see this we call a locative. Yeah, that one. So shukach adich chatzati, right? So when you get that to be a member of some kind of group, and you're going to mark the group, and here you're marking what the thing is being used as. So if I used a stick for a pencil, you could say weqats kuchidach choshegich. Can somebody say used a, what would you use? I guess use a stump for a table.
Wegu nadak. No, wegu nadak.
Okay.
Isayech.
Tlingit, can cheese. How about, what else could we use something for? Used a rock for a knife. Someone else. He or she used a rock for a knife.
Waite shitach amshiech.
Yeah. So that's the pattern, right? So you can name what's being used, what it's being used as, and then you can conjugate the verb however you want, right? So yeah, okay. And then aka'ayu tukhada'a, and then there's the sitting on the button. Okay.
Just how I think, or what I think about, but should there be an underlined K in butthole or not?
No, we usually hear it as because it comes from tukhe. Tukhe. You could say, here's your three. I'll teach you 3 ways to say buttholes. Be like the most valuable information. Tuk woosh, tukhe, or tukhe. Sometimes that underlying K can just drop right out. Because if you say tukhe, nobody's going to think mouth inside. They'll be like, no, butthole, right? Yeah, okay. Okay. Oh wait, I guess that's how we'll end our day, right? So no class on Wednesday. I will put the link on our class website for the Tuskegee Susie James. I'll include the chapter and the audio. And your goal between now and next Monday is to try and make sure you've got a good, because I wanted to just recreate this situation where someone's going to say, I'm going to tell you the story, but you got to listen to this whole thing. And you can read along, that's totally fine. But do your very best not to pause it. Okay? And this might be a stretch because sometimes she's going to talk really fast. But try not to. Sometimes I know when you're in a language environment where the language is still something that you don't fully sometimes always understand, it's easy to just stop listening. I stop listening to people no matter what language they're speaking, and I catch myself doing it. I'm looking at them like, oh, I just missed like a thing. Why was I thinking about this random thought? And I think the English side of your brain is going to be like, I'm here. We got important things. And so this is a good challenge. I think we did it before. Last time I taught this class, we just sat and we just ran it all the way through. And there is a point, and you'll hear someone open the door and be like, are you guys done yet? I'll say, she's got trick day. But it's amazing. She's very fast. There are some, if you're listening to it with headphones, don't blast it too loud. There's some times when I think somebody's moving the microphone and it's very loud. She has a little dog that barks sometimes, which is also very loud. If you're trying to transcribe her work and you got to listen to it really loud and listen to these phrases 1,000 times, sometimes it's just like, and then that, like the highest pitched dog barking you'll ever hear in your life. But it's wonderful stuff. So make sure that you do that. Farts. Yes, fasting, not farting. Kachish. Yak a. Kachish away ye jineiyí hayu ʼawtuli.áat. Get away. Khadushu yaki aya yak kwachi. Aqat woosh ʼawtuli.áat. If you haven't had a chance to do your midterm yet, let's try and do it next week when we're all back together. Okay, hucha, kachish.
Gus, in shkalneegí, your theory about the pinched IT?
Oh, that's right. Okay, so it's not really a theory, but sometimes you'll have some consonant switching that goes on. And what you see is between a CH apostrophe and a TL apostrophe. So you have ooch, which we know is black. But in the story, it's called duk-took. Duk is skin. Ook is a variation on black. I don't exactly know the difference between tooch and ook, but there is a difference. Another slight difference is between cooch and kook, which, since we've got a farter on the line, somebody tell me the difference between those two.
They're both farts.
They're both farts. Cooch. Is someone going to tell me?
It's a little fart, right?
Cooch is a silent fart, and kook is a little squeaky fart. So again, you can see a difference between there, and there's several other areas where you're going to see this happen. And then there's a few other things too, where there's just this tiny switch that happens. I'll try and find a few others, but the other case where I know that this happens is actually between two other sounds. So chashakach. First thing is cha is hair embedded into a verb. So you could say chashtuch, black hair. Chashtlate, white hair. Chashchan, red hair. So you could just throw the color noun on there, and you've got that color of hair. But the other thing you see is cha, sha, kach. And that kach is a variant of kuts, which is sharp. So sharp hair. Okay, cooch with the CH is the silent. Koot with the TL is the squeaker. And what's interesting is at the end of the Yéil version that Tlingit tells, after he convinces this deer to walk across this thing and kill himself, which he wanted, he says, ʼawtuli.áat, ʼawtuli.áat. And he's really sad. But he says, my squeaky fart, my squeaky fart. Then he goes down and eats him. So it's interesting stuff. The mysteries you'll have to unpack. Okay.
Maybe we should do a study of the scatic categories of verbs.
Yeah, we might have to take a deeper dive into the Dauenhower scatic categories. They would laugh so hard when you would talk about that. And they really love to do like these readings of it, which is really fun. So maybe when we get back, we'll dig that out as well. Since we're getting into Raven territory, so it's all kinds of funny and fun things are going to happen. Okay, you okay? Cheese, Johan.
Sheesh.
Ah.